All right, we're back with the finals of the Pain Travel Tournament. I did not obviously make it to the finals, but we're gonna watch two aggro matchups here. It's gonna be Mono Green Stomping versus Mono White Soldiers. You watch the last deck tech. See that Duck of Orcon here, aka Kaleok, is running the Soldier deck. The other side, Mr. Sad on Stompy. It's fun, good to see two aggro decks just like duking it out. One story is that Duck of Oregon here is actually already won with the Stompy deck, so they already know what's up. And now they've moved on to another aggro deck to try to claim all the aggro titles. I know, I just noticed that. Just to notice that. Doom Traveler versus Wildwood Tracker. Who would win in a fight? No idea. But non-human comes down, that'll be pretty good. Untamed Kavu. Trampling is a big deal, probably against the white deck. So if they start getting the 2-drops that increase your toughness, it's going to be a little hard for this 2 to actually get through. Tapping on turn 2 is a little unfortunate. You can't really play any of the 2-drops that are, I think, really important in this green matchup. Ooh, Thresh Threat's going to take out the Elite Vanguard. Very aggressive play. The aggro decks love their cyclic lands. It's actually really good when you're kind of good flood insurance. Untamed Kavu good on offense and defense, has Vigilance and Trample, so it's pretty sweet. Definitely the Elite could actually trade with, not even trade, but just like take out the Wildwood Tracker and taps a creature with the Provoke trigger and actually kills the Snake. Forces the block, so 1-1 versus a 2-2 is pretty strong. Tracker's only really good on offense. Oh, it's ore blocks too. Wow, wait, I learned something new. Maybe not. I'm just a learner today. I am learning all the things. I think both players are actually listening to the stream, so hopefully they just don't worry about it. Django would like ruin the party here, but it's probably not in their deck. Alright, Mold Adler, the most embarrassing Mold Adler of all time, has come on the field. Mold Adler, a very good card in a certain meta, but not when your opponent's playing planes. Yeah, if you're watching the YouTube video, Kaleok is Duck of Oregon, and Mr. Sad is Mr. Sad. You didn't know that. Mr. Sad is Mr. Sad. So we're at a weird point in the game where both the aggro decks are pretty much like depleted of cards, and the green decks end up draw more better creatures. Bigger creatures than the white deck can kind of handle. Banisher Priest, though, is not a bad 2-for-1 here. Kind of gets rid of one of the 4/5s. All we can do is kind of wait. Just kind of wait things out. Basically, I think Mr. Sad's looking for an elephant guide for one of their big creatures, so that blocks become very difficult. On the other side, Duck here is just kind of like looking to just build the board up and then just try to get in with a huge Bravey Elements. Just one of the key cards in this monocolored matchups. Yeah, everyone's just kind of jockeying for board space. This might actually take a while, which is really bad because I have to go to a Super Bowl party. And I have to get ready, but it should be okay. Something will break eventually. Alright. The toughest creatures are coming into play here. Different art veteran armors. It's like he knew. It's like he knew he wanted to tilt me. So yeah, different art armors. I prefer this art. I don't know why, I just prefer it. I couldn't tell you why I prefer the Ravnica art over the Modern Masters art. I think one like criticism I had of the green deck is I didn't have a lot of like ways of evasion when like board states get like this. So I like cards like just overrun style effects. If there's like literal overrun, I'd play it. I'd probably play it in this list. Elephant Guide's a pretty good card, especially on a Surf Aaron here. Surf Aaron gets the puppet creature with it. But are the attacks actually good enough? Like, you're basically training the Surf Aaron for something, but I don't know. Look at these guys. They're like they get plus O plus 2. So this thing's like a 3/5. This is a 3/4. It's very awkward. It's a very awkward board state. Or F math, says Mr. Sad. We're just gonna go for it. Another good thing about the white deck is that a lot of the creatures do kind of come back in certain ways. Like the Loyal Cathar can turn back into the Unhallowed Soldier thingy. Doom Traveler turns into a spirit. Just turns into Unhallowed Cathar. I'm not sure if he actually in a Bruce's position to attack though with the spirit, but good. Alright, another Glorious Anthem. Not too bad. $1 is looking to grow, but has no advice from Duck here. Just simple white creatures don't help the Adler at all. Another armorer or armor smith. 4 6s and 4 7s on the white side. On the green side, you're just head scratching here. You're not really sure where to go from here. It takes a monumental feat to even kill one of these 4 6s now. I guess if you're like the green player, you're just kind of looking to try to build up one big creature and trample over with your one trample card. Or maybe just like looking to make favorable trades over and over. With Elephant Guides, that's another way of kind of like pushing this through. Another way of just be like hoping that the white deck just doesn't draw any more creatures and you draw more of them and you just kind of like overrun them through sheer numbers. But I mean, realistically, there's a combo of just like Brave the Elements Huatali from the white deck that could just kill the opponent, the green deck, in an instant. Yeah, but that, yeah, even just Brave Yells alone would be lethal. That's true. I hear it's actually over 20 before the attack. Yeah, it was 19. Yeah, it was 19. This they had 4-4. No, he had an armor. He had another armor in play, so he actually had like 23. He had like 23. All right, they've seen enough. They've just seen enough. All right, going to game 2 here. Cody's saying there's all fours in the hands, and it was just a matter of time before the Brave Ones came down. So they decided to just go to the next game for time's sake. Oh, said also Super Mario to go to. We're all trying to catch the Super Bowl real quick. But the gaming has to happen. The game must go on. Ooh, nice aggressive attack. Just gonna push through. Alright, all the weak white creatures are out here now. So the 2/3s and the 2/4s can kind of get in over the 2/2s. In a really funny fashion. Alright, I don't really... Obviously the blocks are not good here, so you might as well take the damage. Raw aggression. Attack with everyone. We're actually gonna take out one of the armors here. Making blocks a little bit awkward. I think if anything, I'd like to kill the Loyal Cathar here because the other side of the Cathar can't block. So, I mean, it's better than having a spirit. They're listening. They're always listening. I should just stop talking. But it's a difficult, a difficult spot here, though. You got two tramplers on one side, so any sort of like pump spell could kind of set the tone here. A third Kavu, letting it rock here. Ooh, Banisher Priest is a strong one. Gonna take out the 3/3. Any pump spell would be pretty good with the Untamed Kavu. Yeah. Can't block, so might as well attack. It would trade with one of the Kavus. Oh, spicy attack! You have the creature advantage, so why not? You have a bunch of Doom Travelers as well that will actually soak up the damage and leave something back. So the math is kind of in your favor. Also, plus you have the Banisher Priest too, it's a 2/3 now. So barring a actual sort of combat trick. But the attacks are going to happen. I think you see the force the issue here. The creatures are very annoying. Yeah, I think they're going to go into 2 here. Oof. They're actually going to take out all the creatures. Going to get back the Barkhide Troll. I wonder if you just... I think you just thrash the armor there, and then your toughness goes down. I think then you can trade the priest. And then the other Doom Traveler dies. I think that was the play there. This is gonna be a close one, actually. This is just a lesson in combat, man. And just like eking out your small advantages. The spirit might just get there. I guess if you killed the armor there that other turn, you'd have 2 spirits to contend with, and your clock would be doubled. So in this case, you can just try to find like an elephant guide for the Untamed Kavu, which is really the only way you're going to press through damage at this point. None of these cards actually present lethal on their own, so it's hard pressed to make like a really big attack. Alright, Brave the Elements be damned. We're gonna go for it here. Huh. Offering the trade here. Damage is a sign. Alright, all the creatures are gonna die. It's gonna leave a couple spirits. And the Untamed Kava is gonna get through. Because he killed the toughness there. The 3/3, you got to kill everything. Put a Cathar on the backswing. It's not bad. Offers a trade with the Kavu. Probably not where you want to be here. I think an Elfin guy just kind of kills. Wow, just no follow-up from the zombie deck. The Vigilance guy is going to get through. Another Loyal Cathar. Why? That's it! The soldiers got it. 4 forests drawn. Ooh, that's a tough one. That is a bad beat. I think you did all you could there. The soldiers next gonna take it down. Like I won too. Yeah. What's up, guys? It's your boy Jamaica here, coming at you with the conclusion of the blue-green Reclamation deck. I got further than I thought I would, but it's a strong deck. It has a lot of good play to it. I think we just benefit from a lot of the lack of sweepers. I think a lot of my decks have been influenced by what we don't have, like with the soldier deck that we just saw win. You could just manipulate that your decks in the way that you could just invalidate sweepers, and this was another. This hunting pack was another way of kind of invalidating sweepers in the sense that, like, well, you have a bunch of like pyroclasms and cryotacariums. It's not going to work out, and the best sweeper Gates of Blades was a sorcery, so you can turn them with their lands under upkeep, and you know they can't really do anything about that. So if we're going to change the deck a bit, I think the sideboard needs a lot of tuning. I like most of the main deck. Opportunity was fine, but I could see a different card being played. Maybe like another Once in Future. Actually, the one time I played it, it was really good. But I could see the card being actually really nuts. Maybe another Peer Through Depths over like the Opportunity. I'm not really sure. The sideboard needs to be heavily tuned. I like Tangle. I like Return to Nature. But it probably should be a 4 of. I really played Claws. I don't think I really need it, honestly. But I had a very like focused plan for mono red, but I don't think I really need it. I think even more like anti-blue, maybe like more anti-aggro stuff in general. So like Nourish wasn't cutting it, so I think Tangle would be fine. But I just noticed in the last Reclamation deck they only lost the mono red, so I was trying to like gear against that, and of course didn't play against any mono red. But anyways, thanks guys for watching. Another great deck tech, a lot of interesting decks that we saw once again. If you're not following the stream or the YouTube channel, just hit that follow button. Or go to this Twitch chat. The link's in the below in the description. Just go follow. Thanks guys for watching so much. Take care.